Only pray that Darth Kennedy is fired. She won't be. She'll be given Bob Iger's job. She'll fail up like she always does. Anyway, let's move on to something a bit more cheery. Arnold Schwarzenegger is no slouch when it comes to action. That man knows his way around an action film. He's been a legend since, let's say, The Terminator, and appearing in many films, action films over the years, including Terminator Dark Fate. Anyway, he has now been put in charge of Netflix as their chief action officer. Nobody quite knows what the job role is. What is chief action? You may have, if you go to the website, lastmovieoutpost.com, if you go to the website, there is an article about it, and there's an advert with him and Chris Hemsworth, which is mildly amusing. But don't get me wrong. Arnie, in front of the camera, happy days. The guy is an action star. He's great. However, being in front of the camera and being behind the camera are two different things. That's why you don't see many actors become directors or directors become actors. Generally, there are a few crossovers, obviously, but generally they stay apart from each other because it's very difficult being in front of the camera, but then it's very difficult being behind the camera. Not all actors can do it. Keanu Reeves is a classic example. Love the guy in front of the camera. He did direct, 2014, I want to say, The Man of Tai Chi. And it's his only directing credit. If you're good in front of the camera, stay there. If you're good behind the camera, pretty much stay there. You may cross over. Some people like George Clooney is somebody who's good in front of and behind. But Arnie being an action officer, again, it's kind of, don't get me wrong, I love Arnie. The guy is great. Like I say, Terminator came out in 1980, whatever it was. Now, he's an old man. Can't do the action as much as he can. We will come on to Expendables 4 later, but he can't do the action like he used to. So with that in mind, Arnie does kind of need to, I don't want to say bow out gracefully, but, just because he's been put in charge of action, at Netflix, I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? That we'll have to wait and see. I'm scratching my head on this. Didn't Netflix reject Conan series, or was it Amazon? Maybe he couldn't get King Conan out of the deal. The whole Conan thing was a bit of a, yeah. I can't remember. That chances are one of them wanted to do a series because, let's face it, obviously these days they can't come up with any original ideas. We'll be coming on to that later. But yeah, Disney, Netflix, and all these other companies, it's all reboots, remakes, sequels, blah, 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 whatever it is. So maybe that was it. Maybe they couldn't get King Conan off the ground, so they just said to Arnie, hey, why don't you be our chief action officer? And he's going, what is a chief action officer? Well, we don't know. Just come and join us. But like I say, who knows with that one. But yeah, like I say, has anybody seen Fubar? Any good? I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard some people say it's quite entertaining and other people saying it's a really bad, cheap rip-off of True Lies. I haven't had the time because I've been binging Succession, which I've only just started, and I know I'm late to the party, but I'm halfway through the first series and I'm absolutely loving it, so don't spoil anything.
Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.